starting now. Okay, chicos, so today we're going to go ahead and do expressing what we like to do. ¿Qué haces en tu tiempo libre? Bien, ¿qué haces en tu tiempo libre? Vamos. Okay. ¿Qué haces en tu tiempo libre? That is the question. Today you're going to have two assignments. One's a written one. It's only 8 sentences. And the other one is a speaking one. Okay. So, ¿qué haces en tu tiempo libre? We're going to discuss what we and others do on their spare time. We're going to use the present tense and conjugate AR, ER, and IR verbs. So here we have a quick review of the endings we're going to be using. I went ahead and I returned your conjugation tables. So please be sure to check your conjugation tables and click on Cami to view any comments or any highlighted mistakes that you need to fix. Okay, so we're using O as a, amos ais an for AR verbs, O es e, hemos es en for ER verbs, and O es e, imos is en for IR verbs. Okay, so here we have two AR verbs. We have bailar and cantar. Okay, so we're going to be using O, as, a, amos, ais, or a. So who are we going to use O for? Okay, well, O is always the ending for yo. As is always the ending for tu. A is for él or ella or usted. Okay. This one here is for nosotros. Ais is vosotros. And this one is for ellos and ustedes. Okay. Now remember that any form of nosotros could be mi, familia, y yo. You have to include yourself. Or mis, amigos, y yo. So if you include yourself with somebody else, it becomes nosotros. Okay? So how are you going to write the following sentences? So we're going to say número uno, you're going to say Julia y Carlos. Because we are talking about Julia y Carlos, we're going to use they. Okay? Ellos. So Julia y Carlos bailan en su tiempo libre. Okay, they dance. Ellos bailan en su tiempo libre. Dos. Frankie canta en su tiempo libre. Okay? So that's what you're going to type for número uno y dos. So type that in número uno y dos. We're still typing. Okay. Okay, so we have Julia y Carlos bailan en su tiempo libre. Muy bien. Excelente. Muy bien. Okay. Vamos. Okay, aquí, now let's take a look here. Now, earlier we said su tiempo libre, okay? Su tiempo libre means his, hers, and their. But to say on my spare time, I'm going to say me. Okay, that means my. And tu means your. And then nuestro means our. Okay. So what would you write for number 3? Mi madre. Mi madre. Okay, remember, we're not gonna, none of the verbs should end in R. None of the verbs. So all of your verbs are either gonna end in O, as, a, amos, ice, or an. No R's. Muy bien, Felicity. Muy bien. Okay, Connor está. Muy bien. Connor. Oh, see, do you guys need the link? Okay, if you need the link, here's the link. You came late. Here is the link. Let's see. Who else is here today? A ver, ¿tenemos a Abel? No. Berlin? Do we have Berlin? No. Alexis? Wes? Okay. Okay, muy bien. Vamos a ver. Let's take a look. Vamos a ver. Muy bien. Tomás, excelente. Muy bien, Peter. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the answers. Here we go. Okay, so we have, mi madre mira fotos en su tiempo libre. Excelente. Mi madre mira fotos en su tiempo libre. 4. Yo compro ropa en Target or en Old Navy.
10 o'clock.
En mi tiempo libre, because we're going to say in my spare time. En mi tiempo libre. Okay, good. Okay, vamos. Okay, students are making changes. Muy bien. Make your changes. Oh, an eagle, an American eagle. Sí, muy bien. American eagle and aeropostale. I don't know what else. Target, Kohl's, JCPenney, Ross, Marshalls. Muy bien. Okay, here we go. 1, 2 y 3. Okay. Mi padre, blank, gato, la guitarra. Y mis amigos, blank, el piano y la guitarra. Oh, ok. Vamos a ver. Okay. So, mi padre toca el piano en su tiempo libre. No R's. Drop the R's. So, you should not say mi padre tocar. No. It's mi padre toca el piano en su tiempo libre. Número 6. Mis amigos. They. So, we're going to conjugate for ellos. They. Mis amigos tocan el piano. Mis amigos tocan el piano because we're saying they. They. Ok. Vamos. Ok. Número 7. Número 7. Mickey, nadar y nosotros patinar. So we're going to use either. We're going to use either o, as, a, amos, as, or an. And for this one, you're going to use su tiempo. And for nosotros, we're going to use nuestro tiempo. Excelente. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay. Okay, vamos. Here we go. Answers. Tenemos Mickey nada en su tiempo libre. Let's see. Then we have Mickey nada en su tiempo libre. Nosotros patinamos en el parque en nuestro tiempo libre. Excelente. The other one is, Mickey nada en su tiempo libre. Nosotros patinamos sobre ruedas en el parque en nuestro tiempo libre. Excelente. Número 8. Excelente. Mickey nada en su tiempo libre. Nosotros patinamos en el parque en nuestro tiempo libre.
So, Miss Hidalgo, what's the difference between N and S?
On which one?
Like, just because I remember before you had it as S, but now it's N. Like, what grammar changes it to an N or an S?
N, okay, or N means in, on, or at. S means is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're saying we're skating at the park, you use N. All right. I hope that answers your question. If not, you can send me an example and I can better explain it to you. Okay. So vamos. Next. I see some students still typing. Okay, here we go. Okay, ahora we're going to use hacer and ver. These two are both irregular in the yo form, only in the yo form. So hacer is a yo-go verb, hence it ends in go only in the yo form. Okay, ver is irregular because we keep the E. We don't drop the ER. Usually we drop ER and then we add the endings. But for this one here, we're going to keep the E and just add O. But all the others, you could follow the rule. You drop the ER and add es, hemos, es, en. Okay, if you need to take a picture, take a quick picture. Okay, bien, vamos. Okay, we have yo pasar el tiempo y Carlos hacer la tarea. Remember, Carlos is not yo or I. If we want to talk about Carlos, we usually replace Carlos with he. So how do we say he in español?
L.
L. Mm-hmm. Okay, remember hacer is an ER verb. So you're going to be using OS es, hemos is n. It's an ER verb. You should not be ending in A's. Okay, bien, vamos. Let's take a look. Vamos a ver. So we have, yo paso el tiempo con amigos en mi tiempo libre. Muy bien. Carlos hace la tarea en su tiempo libre. Excelente. O él hace la tarea en su tiempo libre. Either one of those is correct. Muy bien. Excelente. Okay, make your changes if you need to make changes. Muy bien. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have yo. Yo. Okay, remember for mi familia y yo, it's more than just yo. It's including everyone. Okay, so we're going to use nuestro to say our. And we use mi for mi tiempo. Muy bien, Felicity. Excelente, Kaylee. Excelente, Tomás. Excelente, Madison. Oh, muy bien, Marissa. Muy bien, Livy. Ok, vamos a ver. Let's take a look. Vamos a ver. Eso tenemos. Yo veo televisión en mi tiempo libre. Excelente. Okay. Mi familia y yo. Mi familia y yo. Mix nosotros. Vemos una película en nuestro tiempo libre. Muy bien. Mi familia y yo vemos una película en nuestro tiempo libre. Excelente. Excelente. Muy bien. Okay, so make corrections. Make your corrections if you need to. Okay. Muy bien. Okay, so now the next one, some of you got a little confused on this one. Okay, so the next one is the verb to go. Okay, now the verb to go is a superverb, and it's we actually use AR endings. It's an irregular verb. Okay. Use AR and these. Okay, and this one's going to be to go, to go. But since we're not going to a location, we're not going to use the a. Okay, or for the next activity, we're not using a. You're just going to use the conjugations. Voy, vas, va. Vamos, vais, van. Vamos. Okay, so yo, blank, de compras. Yo y mis amigos, blank, a un partido. Excelente, muy bien, Abby. Muy bien, Libby. Excelente, Felicity. Muy bien, Libby. Okay, let's take a look. Lo tenemos. Yo voy de compras en mi tiempo libre. Yo voy de compras en mi tiempo libre. Next. Yo y mis amigos vamos. Yo y mis amigos vamos a un partido de fútbol en nuestro tiempo libre. En nuestro tiempo libre. Muy bien. Okay, and we're going to do just two more. So for the next one, we're going to use the verb to play. Okay, we're going to use juego, juegas, juega. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so we have the verb jugar, jugar. Now, inside the boot, we add an extra E. Inside the boot, add an extra E. Outside the boot, you don't. Okay, so take a picture if you need it. We're going to use this next. Take a picture. So only inside the boot, you're going to add an extra E. Okay, so vamos. Okay, so yo, blank, jugar, yo blank al fútbol. Mis amigos blank al fútbol americano. Okay, vamos. Okay, so we have yo juego al fútbol en mi tiempo libre. Mis amigos juegan al fútbol americano en su tiempo libre. Bien. Ahora, la tarea. Here's your homework. La tarea, I am going to go to your homework. Vamos aquí. Vamos a Schoology. Okay, Schoology. Y la tarea está en Cami. Okay. Que la tarea está aquí, right here on the side. So tenemos las actividades, structured sentences, y an exit ticket with ¿qué haces en tu tiempo libre? Okay, so first, let's go to the structured sentences. Okay, it's due tomorrow, but it locks on the 20th. That means that's the last day to try and submit, okay? Okay, so you're going to create 8 original sentences in Espanol from selecting by the vocabulary from different columns, and you have to conjugate with subject-verb agreement. You're going to use the text tool to type. Then you're going to pick your 4 best sentences, and you're going to illustrate them, okay? Turn in when you're done. So let's go ahead and click on Cami. And I went ahead and I started one first already. So I picked from, I picked who is doing the action. Then I select what verb or verbs. Then I say what. Okay, so I chose música. And I said with my husband. And I picked where. So I said, yo bailo y escucho música con mi esposo en la casa. So tú necesitas escribir 8 oraciones. Escribe 8 oraciones en español. Después tú necesitas ilustrar 4 oraciones. Okay? So, yo bailo y escucho música con mi esposo. Oops. Uh-oh. It's not right. Música. Okay. Y aquí yo bailo y escucho música con mi esposo. ¿Sí? Tada. Fácil. When you're done, you're going to go to click to turn in. That's it. Okay. Your second one is going to be, I'm just going to click on next to go to the exit ticket. It tells you it's right there. So, mira el video número 1. Escucha las instrucciones. Las instrucciones, where are my instructions? Okay.
Third period ending soon.
So you're right there. You can't hear it, but I am talking to you. Here's the grading rubric. And the way to turn it in is you're going to say, right here, you're going to say, my recording, or en mi tiempo libre. Okay. En mi tiempo libre. And then you have to mention 5 things. So I'm going to say record. I'm going to click on, you could do audio or video, whichever you want. I'm the only one that's, no. Everyone's going to see this one. So do the audio. And you're going to say, en mi tiempo libre yo escucho música. En mi tiempo libre yo camino en el parque con el perro. Yo miro televisión con mi familia. Yo paso el tiempo con amigos en un restaurante y yo juego con mi perro en el parque. Bien, so give me 5 things. 5 things and submit it. Okay. Any questions? ¿No preguntas? Vale, ok, vale. Chao, nos vemos después, nos vemos el jueves. We'll see each other on Thursday.
Miss Hidalgo.
Sí.
So for the learning vocabulary words on Quizlet, are we supposed to do the learn or just the type in and practice?
Okay, give me a second, okay? Let me see, how do I stop recording? Give me a second. Okay, stop recording. There we go. Okay,